Hi guys, this is Jen.
And Mark.
Alright, so as we told you before in the past video that we're gonna make a review for the other visas, and then those informations that we're gonna give you today is we're gonna make one specific visas that we know that you'll be interested. And so we have 5 types of visa, which is a tourist and business, employment, study, and immigrant visa or non-immigrant.
Immigrant or non-immigrant.
Yeah. So ours is we went to immigrant visa, which is K1, right? We do K1.
Yeah, so K1, so K1 is, it starts out as non-immigrant. And then, and you put in as non-immigrant with the 129F form. And NCS changes it from immigrant to non-immigrant during the middle of the initial 3-month, 2.5 or 3-month process. It gets changed to non-immigrant. So let's go over a few of them real quick. So you got the tourist visa, right? Tourist visa is you're able to come over here and you're able to roam around and do whatever for 3 months, and you have to have a return ticket and be out within 3 months. Not a good one to try to come over and get married on. There are people who do it and they go through a huge legal battle, and a lot of times they get sent back and to start the paperwork formally from the very beginning. Government doesn't like that if they think you're trying to play games. Also, when you have the tourist visa, what ends up happening, it's also called a visitor's visa. To get a visitor's visa from the Philippines, and we're talking specifically from the Philippines on all of this, to get a visitor's visa, what ends up happening is you have to have an exorbitant amount or a large amount of property, money. You have to have bank accounts with a lot of extra money in it to where the government can freeze and hold the assets while you're gone, and then they'll release them to you as you come back. So it's not feasible a lot of times. A business visa, you have to have a business. It has to have been up and running. You also you can use that to come over, but again, if you use it, come over and you get married, they're not going to be happy about it. They also do check, and my understanding is a lot of times when they check, and if you don't have a business, or if you don't have if you don't have something set up on this side to where you'll be meeting people to try to line up to
Like
generate more business.
proof.
Yeah, if you don't have the proof, they take the money and reject you. So they still get their money. The government still gets their full form of money that you've already given, and it's non-refundable. So, and then they reject it. Employment visa is basically you coming over and working. You have to have something set up previously. You can't take and go, oh, I want to go over there and work, come here and then go look for a job. It doesn't work that way. You have to have an employer on this side that is ready to hire you and will sign off on, yes, I will make sure that they do not get in trouble. There are certain forms that they have to fill out with the government also.
And if they're here, right, they're not able to apply if you're not residents here.
Yeah, if you're not a resident here, you're not able to apply unless you have your 735, which is your work visa. It's basically a work visa, a card that they give you, and to get that you have to have gone through formal entrance for work, and you already had to have work, so it's kind of a catch-22 is what it's called. Student visa. That's basically where you come over and you have to have the university already has to have accepted you, and you have to have all your paperwork and everything set up for that. The university also has to sign off on, yes, we've accepted, that individual will be staying within our dorms, and here's what's expected out of the next year, 2 years, whatever. And then you have the immigrant visa, which is immigrant or non-immigrant. And again, the spousal visa is the non-immigrant when it starts, or complete. The fiance visa is non-immigrant, and then it changes to immigrant. Now, what are the timelines on getting these? Go ahead.
You know that, right? Timelines for what?
Timelines that it takes to get acceptance for the visa. How long did it take from the time we enter a visa until we receive the acceptance letter that yes, you can come in to the United States?
6 months?
So fiance visa was 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. 6 months.
And 6 months is providing that all the paperwork's right, that all of the that you've done everything just perfect. If everything works out, and you're right on time, it's like 5.5 months. For me, it was 6 months. I made one mistake, or they made one mistake.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. And we'll discuss that in the next one.
Yeah.
For the spousal or the already have been a wife, how long does that take, my love?
Already been wife? I mean, married in the Philippines?
Yeah.
It will take like 12 months.
12 to 13 months.
13, like that.
Yeah. So
It takes so long.
So the United States government does not accept, does not recognize
from the other country.
an American citizen being married in another country. So we're used to, you could go to Paris or France or Japan or Mexico or wherever, get married, and that was your wife, and she come back with you right then. You just fill out all the paperwork. It'd take maybe a week to clear it, and then you come back, and everything was great. It doesn't happen that way anymore, guys. What ends up happening is, if you get married, let's say in the Philippines, you find a beautiful woman that you fall in love with, and basically you get married, you think you can come back right then. She can't come back.
Yeah.
The United States government will not allow her into the country. So you have to go through and file the formal paperwork. And to do so, it takes about 13 months from beginning to end. Considerably more time. And we've seen people that's happened to.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided not to do that. So we went through the fiance visa, in which it took 6 months. And she was here, it was like 6.5 months after we started?
Now? Yeah.
from then. It was just over 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
No more than that.
Hmm?
More than that.
No, it wasn't. Because I filed on April 8th, I think it was. Anyway, we'll figure that one out.
We're almost 9 months here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's like very fast,
Now that she's getting no.
What? You're trying to open something.
Joke on. Something else. I know there was something else I wanted to say.
What? Oh, for the interview? Oh, I want
Yeah.
to let them know about that because.
Please.
So guys, I experienced this in which was this? No, it's
It was when you went for your interview.
what is
It was when you went for your interview. It was the last.
that? U.S. Embassy.
It was a
yeah,
US
in
embassy.
Manila.
Mhm.
So I went to the paperwork says you don't need to bring your kids if it's if
2
they're
years or
small,
below.
Yeah. So what I did, because we know I don't need to bring CG there. So I went there alone. It's just me. All the paperwork was complete, and then the time I was there, they're looking for CG because I have DS 160.
Yeah.
So they're checking it, and then they said, "Where's your kid?" I said, "I don't have it. I don't have him." I said, "Because on the paperwork, so you said it's okay if I don't bring him in." And then the representative said, "No, you should bring him because they need to see them. They need to see him." So it's postponed. So I need to reschedule again because of that. It's better for you to bring your kids on whoever on the paperwork that you have. You should bring them so the time won't waste. Because
Yeah.
rescheduling is also additional time. So just that I want to let you know, guys.
We're gonna put this video out later tonight. I'll edit it here in a while. We'll put it out. What we're gonna do is over the next 3 to 4 weeks, because I was asked to create a video giving more in depth on what we did and what we had to go through. I plan on doing it. It's going to be considerably longer, more in depth. It gets into specifics, and depending on how long it ends up, it'll either be one or split up into 2 videos. That way people can take a look at exactly what they have to do and hopefully understand what it's going to take and the direction they're going to have to go, and the amount of time, money, and effort that it takes to become a citizen here in the U.S. And I hope y'all all the best. It takes a lot, and luckily everything worked out okay, because I'm happy.
Me too.
So what we're going to do is we'll start working on that. Because it's considerably longer. I've got the majority of it laid out, but there's going to be a lot of editing that's going to have to go with that. So what we're going to do is let's say 3 to 4 weeks, and I'll try to bring it in more than that, but let's say 4 weeks is the max, and you guys will have a video that hopefully you'll be able to share with all your friends.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll enjoy it, and they'll put it to good use.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get all the friends over here. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, neighbors, come here.
Anyway, do you have anything else?
Mm-mm.
Neither do I.
Yeah, so on the next video, see you guys again, and we're gonna make more informations. For now, this is what we can do. Right?
Yep.
Say something.
You done?
Yeah,
Something.
something. Bye, guys.
Bye. Don't forget. Pause, long pause.
Huh?
Don't forget. Like, share, comment. Tell us if there's something specific you're looking for.
Yeah.
And
Just comment below so
hopefully we can do
read it. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Good to go. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.